What's up, guys? It's Clayton from Triple Crown Vapors, back at you again today, bringing you a review of the VaporShark rDNA 30. Just got these in a couple days ago, starting out in close-up view today, so you can see what we got here. This is the box that it comes in. Normally it's got a little, it says rDNA 30 down here, and it says 30 watts, but that got taken out. Over here we do have a list of the menu options. See that side. Got lock mode, button lock, normal mode, stealth mode, left mode, and right mode, and it does show you right here how to enter that menu, or enter those modes. Over here it does show you, tells you got your replaceable 18650. They currently come with VTC 4s, however with the mess that's been going on, I don't know if that will continue or not, but currently that's what they come with. 30 watts power, micro USB charging. It says you got the Evolve here. It does have the measurements for the device, and then it does tell you about the spring-loaded 510 connection. Go on and spin this around, open her up, take a look at her up close. That's what you get actually. This box comes like, and you can take this little thing out, and normally there's a charger in this. Up here up front you got your engraved lettering. It's got a little bit of white paint in there. So far everything I've seen, it doesn't really wipe off or anything, but over time we'll have to see. Here you got your flat face. They're fairly plain looking, but at the same time they're not. It's a sleek kind of minimalist design. You got your charge port up here. Over here you have your buttons. Your fire button up here. It will fire, or will light blue when you fire it. And then you have your plus and your minus buttons. All of these are very clicky. Really nice. You can tell each time you press it. You know, there's no real guess on that. Down here on the bottom you do have your screen. Little pager style looking thing right there. You have your watts. You can see. Is that just that? And that was in lock mode. Now that's unlocked, I can adjust my wattage up there. I've got your resistance over here, and then your volts below that. Up top you do have your gold-plated spring-loaded 510 connection there. You've got some channels here for excess juice flow, or if you do have a device that gets the airflow from the 510 connection, you still have airflow. Got some paper towel in there. And like I said, this is a spring-loaded connection, so you're not going to have to worry about your atomizer sitting flush. I'll throw this on here real quick. You can see sits very nice on there. On the edges you don't really have any overlap or anything. It's a little bit of a lip in there, but that's just going to be dependent on the device. Most 22mm devices are going to fit that pretty well. Take that off. I'm going to flip it over here and take a look at the back side. This is your battery door right here, and these two Allen screws are going to actually hold in your hold in all your internals and your board and stuff over here. But to get to the battery, I'm just going to take one screw and make sure to screw it all the way out, because the way this thing sits in here, you're actually going to have to pry it up a little bit to get the door to come off most of the time. And you do actually have back here on this door, you've got a little plastic washer that's going to hold that screw in there, so you don't have to worry about losing it unless you break the screw, of course, or the washer. And here you do have your VTC 4. If I could spin this around, it actually does come pre-printed with the positive and negative here. Pull this little satin strip here and pop your battery out. On the inside it does say 18650. I'm not sure that you can see that. 18650 here in the middle, and then you do have your negative and your positive over here. So it does tell you how to do that. Make sure not to put that in backwards because this device does not have any reverse polarity protection, so put a battery in the wrong way and you're going to fry your board. I'm going to go on and take this out here. Give you all a little look at the internals. Again, kind of hard to get off, but if you lose your screws, you're not really too bad off. Here we do have the boards and the wires and everything. You can see the mechanism there for the switch on this positive button. Actually, that's the negative. One thing you do need to be careful about: if you open that up, the negative button can pop out, but just got to put it back in there. Backwards. Alrighty. When you are putting these things back together, you want to put on this side first. Goes down. Slide that in there. Alright, that's the close-up bit. We're going to pop up back to the main screen here for a second and take a look at how she vapes. What's I got? So there she is. It's the VaporShark. Got the K-Fun on there. This thing hits awesome. The K-Fun hits awesome. This hits very, very consistently. It's always the same kind of vape, and this is only at 14, well, we'll say 15 watts. So I still got another 15 to go. And it's giving me pretty good vapor production on a 1.6 ohm coil here. Knock it up here a little bit. Go up to 20 watts. So this is going to be 20 watts at 5.7 volts. And it's still working pretty great. It's actually going to leave me a little hiss afterwards. It's too hot. Like I said, this is very consistent, more consistent than any device I've ever used in the past. One thing I did forget to mention, like I said, when you fire, this light turns blue. When you plug it up to your charger, however, it is going to be red. While it is charging, it'll be red, but when you hit it, it's still going to turn back to blue. And you can also use this in pass-through mode with while it's plugged up. And it works darn well. This is a zinc aluminum alloy cast box here. They're made specifically for VaporShark. And as you can see, the internals are very clean, very neat. There's not a whole lot to complain about, honestly. This is very small. It's a little bit bigger than the original DNA. However, it's still very small in the hand. Fits very nicely. And you can even completely hide it for the most part. Yeah, guys, that's been the VaporShark rDNA 30. At this point, I haven't found anything I dislike about it. Hits very well. I mean, of course, you can't super sub ohm or anything like that, but if you're using this, you can build something at It's 0.7, 0.8 ohms, and it's going to work pretty well for you, even if it's just a dripper. Ramp up time is going to be a little bit slower than a mechanical, but I mean that's that's what you get when you're using switches, and you got a whole lot more going on than just a tube of metal. Thank you all for watching. Comment, subscribe, check out our stuff on Instagram and Twitter. We're always uploading new stuff. We're always looking to entertain you guys. Thank you all for watching. Comment and subscribe.